I am so excited to share with you the Homeschool Focus Planner. There's the bind right there, created by yours truly, Andrea Hall. Just going to go ahead and get in. Excited to just me. So it's broken up into these sections. So you've got the reflection, imagine, assess, homeschool vision, mission, goals, individual learning plans, do-it-yourself worksheets, which is where it helps you plan your own curriculum, and evaluate and execute, which is where you have your weekly plan sheets. All right, so these are the sections it's broken up into. Kind of get started with the reflection section. This allows you to kind of take a look at your homeschool year or your school year if your kids were in regular school, and kind of reflect upon what was good, the bad, the ugly, and then some note pages. This is the imagine. This is when you kind of get to just think about what would make the year great, right? So this is when you really just kind of think about the upcoming year, the next 3 years, the next 6 months, just kind of reflecting about that. This assess is really where you kind of look at each child and your homeschool collectively and think of what you want to accomplish in the year. So you have your assessment in each of the main areas, and put your child's name across the top and extra note pages. And then this is where you craft your homeschool vision, mission, and goals. And this kind of walks you through how to create that. And then the space to write it down, your homeschool vision and mission statement. And then crafting your top 3 goals, family homeschool goals for the family. So that's the family, and then you get into the individual. Now, I gave you a lot of extra pages just so that you have more flexibility. This is where you really start kind of getting to know your child and writing down what you know about them. And then you kind of craft your overall goals for that specific child in those major areas. If you are creating your own curriculum, or you just kind of need to see it all laid out, this allows you to kind of get the each course and select what kind of where you plan to deliver each curriculum. So it could be self-designed, a textbook that you're using online, what the name of the course is. So this allows you to kind of put that information in there. If you're designing your own curriculum, kind of map that out. And this allows you to kind of craft a goal for a specific subject. Okay, what is your learning goal? Like, they want to memorize multiplication facts. Why is it important? What are you going to do to make it happen? How are you going to measure that they did it? And then if you're going to give your child a reward for accomplishing it. So you'll see that you've got lots of pages like this. There are several sections for the individual learning plan. So you'll notice it repeats itself. So it allows you to be able to craft it for at least 3 kids, I believe. But I'm going to update it in the course description to tell you exactly how many kids you can do this for. So you go through the section, and then you get to the do-it-yourself homeschool curriculum. And this is where it kind of takes you through, okay, describe your course in as much detail as possible. What are your goals and activities? I give you links to some sources on standards to help you get started on that. Measures of success, what resources will you use? And then this gives you some tips on doing that. And then you have the blank worksheets here that you can fill out. And so they're all blank. Gave you a lot so that you can play around with that for each child, different subjects if you decide to do that. And then evaluate and execute. So this is when you think of your morning routine. How are you going to start the day with your kids? Your evening routine. How are you going to end the day with your kids? And then this is kind of like your ideal schedule: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What would that schedule look like? And I gave you 2, one for the fall semester, one for the spring semester. And so you can kind of write in there. And then you have your monthly pages. And you'll notice I put some quotes here at the top to encourage you in your homeschool journey. So it's a mixture of different things that you'll see here. So that's what you'll see. And I start filling it in with the numbers. And you'll notice that there's a monthly theme, character qualities, any field trips that you have planned for the month, and notes. So that's what you'll see there. And then you get into your lesson plan pages. So this is where it has, and I wrote this in for my children, but you can write that in It gives you Monday through Friday. And then what I like here, what are your 3 main goals for the week for your homeschool? And then come back and fill out your weekly wins and then spots for notes. You put the date next to each date. So I would put the day that we're starting our homeschool right here next to the days of the week. And so that's how that would go. So just so you see it when it's blank, this is kind of what it looks like. So you customize it and fill this in. So this helps you kind of keep track of your weekly goals and your weekly wins in your homeschool. So you've got 40 weeks of this. And then you go to your attendance report. I'm going to go ahead and go to a blank one. So you write your children's name in here. You write the month, the year, and then you just check off, you know, it just goes all the way across. So you check off, and then at the end, you can say a total number of days. So this helps you kind of keep track of attendance for multiple children. Has spots for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children. And I gave you extra pages because some people might want to keep using this. And so I gave it for, you know, 4 years if you really wanted to, or if you have multiple children and need more pages. Just extra pages for homeschool attendance. The tracker, the grade tracker, it's multiple subjects. So this is one subject. You're pretty much putting the assignment date and the score. So the subjects go across. And then when you put in all the different dates and the scores, you add up the scores. There however many number. If there are 25 scores, you put 25. And then you divide them to get the average. And that would be your final grade. So you'll notice you're just pretty much putting the assignment and the date. So you abbreviate whatever the assignment name is in the day of the assignment and the score. That's if you're putting grades on your kids' work. And I gave multiple again. And so you have extra to play around with. You have your reading list, what you guys have been reading for the year. And then just extra note pages for anything else that we've missed. And so I think there are about 10 extra note pages here. For anything else that we missed. And that is the Homeschool Planner. So I'm super excited to be sharing this with you, kind of help you plan your homeschool year and keep focused on the things that are important to you. I'm excited about it. I've been using pieces of it, so I'm happy to have it all together in one place and to be able to offer this to you.